Hello everybody, welcome to Trevor's Tech Tips. Today we're going to focus on margins, orientation and size. And that's of our pages, so we're using text rather than images because texts tend to fill most of the lines on a page. So I'm going to go layout. Now by default we got a normal margin, by default it's portrait, by default we got size letter. Let's say we want to change our page size. I'm going to zoom out. And this is what the letter size would look like. And I'm going to change the size to legal. The page comes longer because legal size is longer. Right? So letter is 8.5 inches by 11 inches. Legal is 8.5 by 14 inches. So when you're gonna print, you've got to load legal size. Otherwise, you're gonna try. Your printer will be forced to print your legal size on a letter. And if for some reason you had a letter size in your printer, it's going to force legal size on it and some of your page is going to be cut off. You don't want that. So I'm going to change this back to letter. Here we go. I'm going to zoom back in. And orientation, I'm going to change it to landscape. I'm going to zoom out. So that's landscape. That's portrait. All right. Landscape, portrait, and it changes all the pages in your documents. All right, there's a way to do specific pages, but we're not going to touch that today. All right, and then margins, they're normal. What you could do is use one of these preset ones. So let's say you have a lot of stuff, you could say narrow, and it goes really close to the edges. This might cause problems when you're printing because your printer setup is normally 1 inch from the edge. So this narrow custom margin is set to 1/2 inch, 0.5, top bottom, sorry, top, bottom, left and right. But your printer might have it preset to 1 inch top, bottom, left and right. So it all depends. You've got to be careful. I always advise people leave it as is. Right? However, there will be times when you can't. You could do a you could say custom margins. Put this over here. No, can't do that. Okay. So we could say you want to do more. I was going to say, okay, there we go. So we could say, so we're actually increasing the space in, which means less words on the page. All right, all depends. This could be you're doing a newsletter or something and you choose to do it like this, right? Or you could do it manually. All right, let's see, you could do it like that. It's a bit tricky sometimes, so I could do it like that and then I have to bring this back. All right, or I could go custom margins. Oops, sorry, custom margins, and I could increase right and decrease left. All depends. Depends on what you're doing, right? So there we have it. Don't be thinking this is a column I'm working on here. We're going to touch that in the next one. So these indentations or because of the border, sorry, the margins will not take text in it. The only way, in fact, if you noticed, by increasing the margins from the top and bottom, I actually mess with the header, the header and the footer. Right? So I've actually messed with my header and my footer. See? But it all depends on what you have in mind. I could bring that back over there. I could even go, sorry, margins, custom margin, just to check if the numbers are right. So yeah, it's even spaced that way. I could say bring this down a bit. There. It all depends on what you're doing. So I hope this was informative. Please like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you in the next one.